Yay! And I say we're used to it now. It's like if you're gonna turn, at least turn to be forward. Too much. Oh, do you play Dead by Daylight? Okay. Because we got like half the people in the group in on it, yes, last night. I played as the nurse. That was... It's nurse with the blink. And I really wasn't trying to aim for people at the start. I was just blinking around to be an asshole and cause fear.
Okay.
But like, I kept randomly running into people.
So,
new game.
Yes, but before we actually get started,
Okay.
so I am probably gonna pull up Twitch on my tablet.
Okay.
So the first thing I want to ask you is, do you want to run this with chat on screen, or would you rather have the whole screen be mostly game?
This should be fine, I think.
Well, like I said, you're on stick, so this is up to you. So like whichever you feel more comfortable with.
All right, let's keep it like this for right now. See how it goes.
Yeah. Okay. Like it'll essentially be the same thing. It's just like you can get
A little bit
full
more.
screen experience.
Oh yeah, you make a good point. Yeah, and if you're gonna have Twitch up there.
Yeah,
Anyway.
and I plan to. Okay.
There's my phone, so I can share the thingamajig.
That's the wrong button. I wanted to go to share. Broadcast settings. Not stop broadcast. Advanced settings. Include video from the PlayStation. Yes.
Oh yeah, I got to re-answer one of my favorite Star Wars questions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, everyone for whatever reason always asks, "How come no one knows about the Jedi? They were so famous." And I'm like, the Empire purged that knowledge and made knowing about Jedi a crime.
It made knowing about Jedi a crime, and for the most part, you are dealing with about 40 years later in the original trilogy, and then like nearly a full century in the second one during the sequel trilogy. Yeah. People forget about shit. People forget about shit after a century if you actively purge that information.
And people who know that information.
Yeah, it's not terribly surprising. Okay, but with that said, we can also do this. Size wide. Yay. Large? No. Medium.
So you just sharing
No.
this, or are you making more posts about?
I've been sharing. Sharing that. I've been sharing the event as the link.
Okay.
So we're going wide, and we are teeny in there.
Hello.
Hi. I'm trying to remember if there's any information in that upper right that matters. I don't think there is. I think the upper right is like the safest space.
So that makes sense. Low left is usually the most important.
Yeah. I'm mad there's not like a wide large. That annoys me. So because if I do wide, hey, congratulations. We don't have to like fuck with the camera that much anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is the world. This is our world at the moment.
Looks good to me.
Enter. Why you not work right? Okay, and yada yada. Back and I'm back. And the game can begin.
Excellent. All right.
Before we get proper started though, let's I just wanna share a little something that came across my feed
Oh,
the other day. There's something that came across my feed the other day, and by the other
day.
day I mean like 5 minutes ago. All right. Ahem. With all this Bert and Ernie debating, now seems like a very good time to point out the real iconic gay couple of the Muppetverse we've all been ignoring for years. Guys, I always thought that Statler and Waldorf were brothers, but I went online and, no they aren't. But Waldorf is married to this other Muppet, Astoria. And guys, you'll never believe this. Astoria is literally just Statler in a dress. As this just came back to my dash, I just wanted to remind everyone that the older gentlemen who have reverse seats at the theater so that they can go every week just so they can be catty bitches doesn't have a heterosexual explanation. Astoria is Statler's drag persona.
This is beautiful.
I absolutely loved this.
Beautiful.
I heard this and was like, oh, my heart and my laughter bones. Oh, it was absolutely gorgeous.
Love that.
Yup.
All right.
So hey, I'm Phil,
And I'm Connor.
and this is Connor Finally Plays.
I'm finally playing the remake.
All right, so are you meant? So there's a couple of things to be like mentally prepared for here, but first and foremost, are you ready for Thirst Simulator 2020?
I mean, probably, yeah.
Cause no lie, the characters of this game, they like just got out of the desert thirsty.
Okay.
They just got out of the desert thirsty for Cloud. It's a little bit obnoxious. I absolutely love it.
I mean, to be fair, while we were making Aerith the psychotic killer, she also was like, she and Tifa were both like, "Hey, Cloud."
Yeah, they add in at least one more character to be that person.
Okay. Burb.
Behold the pretty.
Very pretty. It's gonna go boom.
I went to go to the Twitch, and I'm not there yet. I'll be there in a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But first thing I see, Cyberpunk 2077 has customizable genitals. The developer who had to model 2,695 different penises. I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. I love the internet. I love the internet.
It's a marvelous place.
And I can't wait to I can't wait for that game to get into my hot little hands.
Whenever that eventually happens.
It should happen this upcoming month.
Should.
Also, maybe hot little hands wasn't the right thing to say when we've just been talking about thirsty characters and 2,695 different kinds of penises.
Hey man, it's alright. If you want 2,000 kinds of penises in your hand, it's okay.
2,600 penises! All the penises!
Hi Aerith. How are you doing?
Doing good. Not dead yet.
On vacation.
Not on vacation yet.
Oh man, I can't wait to cry in HD.
So you have sort of a basic idea of how the combat system here works, right?
I know that it doesn't work the same as the classic,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
but wield the controller myself, I have not.
Okay.
So,
So essentially, this is sort of a hybrid between action RPG and turn-based RPG, and your quote unquote turns are kind of still set by your action meter. Your action meter is gonna sort of like fill as you do shit. And then you can like go to and then you can like go you can go to your menu and you select the different things to do. Now, I like my action RPGs. Action RPGs are sort of like my bread and butter like love affair with video games. So I said fuck all that noise. There is also a shortcuts menu. There are four options on the shortcuts menu. For the most part, when I played this game, I only used the shortcuts menu.
okay.
These are both options to you. I'm letting you know how I played because that's how I played. Up to you how you gonna play your shit. This is like one of those things that always has bugged me about a lot of like good RPGs, and it's like I want more ways to get at all my abilities that doesn't make me have to like stop this entire combat for like 5 seconds while I menu. This is one of the reasons why I greatly enjoy the Fallout series. I never use VATS. The only time I ever use VATS is if I'm playing like a sniper character and like I want to like find out where my enemies are at a distance.
Yeah, no, there Far Harbor gave me like multiple reasons to be constantly aware of my surroundings with VATS.
Yeah.
Because there are these hermit crab things.
Oh, those ribs getting got rearranged.
And they just hide in the ass end of buses. And will come out when you come near them. And they're terrifying. I do not like them.
Barrett.
Get down here, Merc.
Show off.
Behold, my prettiness.
It's spice time!
Spikes and spice and everything nice. This is what a cloud is made of.
Halt!
I don't
Who
think I
goes
will.
there? You're up.
Square to attack. Hold square, unleash attack capable of hitting multiple enemies. Okay.
You're coming with us. Nice.
Don't think so. Not bad.
Cut him up!
Do I pick up shinies automatically? Seems to be.
Some shinies you're gonna pick up automatically. There's also gonna be some stuff that you're gonna find on the ground.
Who the hell? Hands where I
When you
can
like
see
break
'em.
open boxes. It's gonna tell you. It's gonna tell you things.
Okay.
Have fun.
Will do, ma'am. The slappening is upon us.
Smack, smack, sugar, smack. Oh, my smack, y'all smack your back.
Special action charges can be used immediately or saved. Okay.
Freeze! Move and we shoot.
Go ahead.
You can X using one of the commands.
Is it gonna get me there? Get me there. Come on. Come on. I need you. I need this. Alright, sweet. There we are.
Get it.
That was fun.
Nothing
Like
to
that.
it.
Ah, I need to mute you, though. You.
Ah, I see, I see.
There we go.
Drop the weapon.
Not happening, man.
You got this.
Ha! I win.
Yeah, what
I
do you
win,
say?
technology. You lose.
RT.
You're coming with us.
Can't get surrounded.
Here I am trying to do like 15 things at once.
That's that. See ya. Was never in doubt.
So, press start. Head to battle settings, I think. So yeah, here is what's currently on your shortcuts menu. So you've got a potion, you've got braver, focus thrust. These are those are two of your abilities that can be used when your ST is up.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you might have a cure materia. I don't know if you do. If you don't, Barrett does, and essentially he's gonna have it for like the second half of this dungeon in the boss fight.
Okily dokily.
Okay.
I wanted to break it. I enjoy breaking everything.
Oh, and the true enemy of this game is boxes. Murder them wherever you go. Otherwise, they will sneak up on you and you will die.
Murdering all boxes.
Murder all boxes.
That's a garbage can. That's not technically a box.
Yeah, no, that's a treasure chest. Treasure chests aren't boxes. Those aren't boxes either. I'll show you boxes.
That's a box. Okay.
That's a treasure chest. But yeah, you get that. Ooh, grenades. Make them go explode.
So my apologies if this goes slow. I am what is colloquially known as a loot goblin.
Okay, so let me tell you one thing about your loot goblin-y ways. For the most part, the way that the dungeons here turn left. Box. See? Like I said, true enemies are boxes. Actually, wait, turn back around. Oh, nope, too late. Never mind.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now?
I mean, no, he's gonna
got
complain
balls,
about it
this,
for a while.
what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he wasn't a
Yes!
soldier,
Murder
no.
all the boxes,
Still,
Umbrino.
he's a professional,
All of
unlike the
them.
rest of us.
It's Boxing Day.
I'm glad to have him.
Unboxing, technically, I think.
This is a
I
one-time
guess that
gig.
makes sense.
When it's done,
we are
we're done.
unpersoning the boxes. Is what we're doing.
But we're also unboxing the world.
You make a fair point.
Right.
Well,
So
The world
turning
will-
back around.
The world will
Boxes!
the world will be a much better place when there are fewer boxes. Kill them.
Boxes. Bastards. Kill all the boxes.
Again, like boxes are the true enemy in this game.
You'll keep us safe.
Are you
Right,
gonna say
Cloud?
Give it a rest.
I'll try my best.
Suffer no box to live. No wood, no splinters, only doom for them. Okay.
Suffer not the box to live.
Again, me trying to do like 5 things at once.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
Wedge, you are so the best boy.
You're a good noodle, buddy. I appreciate you.
Wedge. You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gil.
Aw, man. That's a pretty shot. Boxes?
Murder them.
You can press R3 to lock on to specific targets. Yeah, that makes sense. You can use R to switch. Okay.
Get him, boy!
What?
Guess you're first. Not bad.
Get a you tried sticker for Wedge. Man's doing his best.
What are you doing?
In all
My best.
in all honesty, like by the end of this game, Wedge really earns his best boy status in my opinion.
But
By the end of this game, he's just by far Wedge is my cinnamon roll. Wedge is my cinnamon roll, and he is too pure for this world.
No escape.
Excuse the fuck out of me, dog.
Yeah, burn the fuck out of them. Burn them, burn them and cut them. Anytime you're like right up on someone, hit triangle. That's gonna set you into Punisher mode. Your attacks are faster and stronger, but you move much slower.
Ah, okay.
So it's like typically speaking, my sort of like gameplay loop getting into things is I will dodge into a combat, engage the target, triangle into Punisher mode, and then Punisher mode is my basic swings from there. In order to get out of Punisher mode, you're gonna either hit triangle or you're gonna dodge out of it. That'll send you right back into Operator.
Okay, cool. So dodging does it automatically.
Yes.
That's the kind of shit I like to hear. Boxes.
See, this man gets it. He's a good soldier. He's a good soldier in the war against boxes.
Connor killed many box. What?
Not so fast. We've got company.
Oh, goddamn bots. Howdy ho there, Doggerino.
Try to keep up.
I will.
Enough. It's over. That's that. Nothing to it.
So, according to Umbrino, an important lesson of this game is that dogs are way stronger than soldiers.
Yeah, that's what I've been noticing. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, honestly.
Oh, okay. Just wait. Just wait.
Boxes.
Murder them. There shall be no fraternization with the cubed ones in this dojo.
Well, aren't you pleasant?
Get him! Eat this!
It's over.
See how that Punisher mode just eats their health bar.
I did. I like that. You hiding boxes from me?
Yep, boxes were being hidden from here. They train their guards better than their dogs, according to Umbrino. And you know what? I'm not gonna spoil it, just in case you get to it today. I would say they genetically engineer their dogs much better than they do their soldiers. Because I think the reason that the dogs are tougher is just like they're just made of pure muscle, beef, and aggression.
Yeah, that's fair. The Doggerinos are like all asshole. The soldiers are just trying to get paid most of the time. Their heart's not in it.
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too.
Hey, yeah, we were just talking about
You've
that.
seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above
Exactly
Mako
once, and it
storage?
terrified me and caused problems for my entire life.
Ain't holding out on me, are you?
Blink?
Damn
remember
scared to bite
the last
the
time
hand
he
that
was with a
fed
fucking
him?
Mako reactor?
Or
With
is
the
he a
Nibelheim.
loyal little dog?
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Good point. Good point.
Wait, Mud.
Good point.
We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built.
Nah, not
Never
according to
seen
Shinra.
one
All
like
those were
this,
pretty damn the
but I'll
same.
manage.
Back in my day, going through a reactor meant going through the exact same dungeon with the
worry.
exact
Vic will have the
same
door open
art
soon.
scheme layout. Went down the same stairs and found the same items too.
Damn, I'm good.
Oh, them's was the days.
Who's there? Door!
Are you ready for an even stronger reskin of that monster you fought a few days
Wait.
ago?
It's over!
It's really
That's
not.
my line.
Y'all about to have a real bad time, guys. Y'all about to have a real bad time.
Oh man, you don't have to tell me about Punisher mode. I was doing it a second ago.
He's a...
Understood.
We can take it! Make it rain!
It's gonna rain your bodies when they hit the floor.
Thanks, guys.
that was fast.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out! Simmer down, hotshot.
Oh,
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at
Bastard,
command will
tell
talk
me
to
to
us. but
simmer.
What can you do?
You're too spicy.
Eh,
You're too
good.
spicy.
Oh yeah, when I was the
Careful
killer
in there.
Dead by Daylight, I kept saying, "I'm gonna put you on the spice rack."
Oh God, of
I
course
got
you
this place
did.
covered.
Of course you did.
It's in my nature. Oh, all
Let
right.
the burning begin.
Box.
That's right. Show those boxes.
Security is only gonna get tighter, so be ready. We can't afford any more mistakes.
More? Who made a mistake? Wasn't me.
I'm trying to like recall the
So,
the order
you
of
know
operations
Tifa,
and
right?
what happened
it's
up to this
not really
point.
my business, but are you guys
Everything at this
close?
point I think was going relatively smoothly.
Jesse.
I told you they added in extra thirst.
Hey,
Like-
Nibelheim.
They honestly believe that your blonde body will quench them.
I mean, we lived in the desert apparently. Actually, now that I'm looking at it.
Yeah. They do a really good job of sort of like making a lot of these spaces look not only like lived in but very much real. So like you really get a feel for like you really get the feel in like the couple of like little glimpses of Nibelheim, the sort of layout, not layout, but sort of like the environment around it. So like where in the original game it's like, yeah, no, this is like a really well painted town. I sort of get it. It looks more like a sort of like a western farming village, essentially.
Okay. Oh god damn it! It's Heimerdonger.
These sewer rats appear
His
to
voice
call
actor is
themselves
amazing, in my
Avalanche, sir.
opinion.
We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same
According to
group
Umbrino,
that made the attempt on your life.
I don't think that it's as much a desert as it
Rest
is they're up in
assured,
the
our
mountains.
inquiries
And I
will not
kind of
take
get
that.
I
That's
kind of get
fair.
that. It like because like it like the town itself definitely gives me that
This punk's
that weird
sole
rustic
purpose is to drain the
western
planet
feel.
dry.
Like
While you
this is a
sleep,
town
while you
this is a
eat,
town you
while
would
you
see in a
shit.
spaghetti
It's here
western
sucking up
or
Marco.
in
It doesn't
or
rest,
in
and it doesn't
or
care.
like a visualization
You do
of
realize
the
what
town
Marco
from out
is,
of this
don't you?
furnace, like a coal
Marco is
town
the
that's like
lifeblood of our
hillbilly
world.
adjacent.
The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me!
Big Boom.
You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain?
That might be the
I
LSD,
know
my
you
man.
can.
You really hear that?
I love this line.
Damn straight I do.
Get help.
Barrett, your voice actor is so
Say that
amazing.
again.
I want more. I want more. I need it. I
I'd worry less
need
about the
more of
planet
this. Just
and more about the
punted
next 5
into my
seconds.
brain. Punted into my
Save the screaming
eardrums.
for later.
I tell you what. I can't wait to get to the golden saucer.
Oh no.
I
You
know.
can't wait to get to Walmart.
Oh yeah.
Our lives are on the line now.
Ah, like there's a lot of these spaces are
You
very
listening,
much
Merc?
are very much in my
One
brain
false
going
move.
are very much in my brain a
And that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places
you know
a sword
when this
just
whole
can't
thing
reach.
started you kicked a dude in the chest Like y'all already have done thrown a couple of hands in this in this whole ordeal.
I say up until Barrett shot that
Should've
turret,
asked for
Jesse
more
had a
money.
higher KDA than him.
Meet my gun. So another
Bertha.
another interesting thing that you're gonna find out. All of the weapons in this game are viable up until endgame, because instead of a like sort of like strict level progression sort of thing going on,
Gonna
all
throw
of
your
the
sword at 'em?
weapons
Let the man with the gun go
themselves
to work.
can be
These
upgraded.
tin cans ain't got nothing on me.
Okay.
Ooh,
So like so if you're like a lot of people out there, use overcharge, use it.
What?
now for the real.
Oh, you weren't locked on. That's unfortunate.
So,
So yeah, overcharge is
Seems like he
is
died anyway,
triangle.
so.
Yes. Well, maybe you just locked onto that top one.
want some more? Suck on this.
So when you have a chance, you can also set up his abilities as well.
Okay.
But yeah, so you can level up your weapons. So if you are like the handful of people somewhat like me who are going like, man, I love my Buster Sword and I never want to really give it away. It's just so iconic. You don't have to.
This is excellent.
Granted, I did because the other swords were also super cool, and some of them do have like distinct advantages to different ways of playing.
Thanks, Barrett.
I love you, Barrett. I love you so much.
So yeah, I guess I have to figure out what I want to do as far as weaparinos then.
Yeah.
Look what we have here.
I know I
Laser
spent a
security
lot of
system.
time using the second sword in the game,
things will hurt more than
and
your pride if
then
you're careless. They'll cut you
that's
down
the
to
other
size and
thing.
then some.
Good.
But I'm guessing
Not
you've
only
done
do
this
they
kind of
level
thing
with
before.
you, but also
Yeah.
each weapon
Figure out the
comes
timing
with
of the lasers.
comes with
Then
a new
make a
ability,
move when they cycle
and you
off.
just have to use
Exactly.
use that
Oh,
weapon
yeah,
some
yeah.
time, and then like
Nothing
you
like a little
unlock
danger
that
to get the
ability.
blood pumping.
So,
I remember that. I remember that.
Just keep those baby
getting
blues
those
of yours on
technamicals
me.
out the way.
Keep my eyes on you. You got it, baby. Don't watch the lasers. Just watch the booty. And to go. And to go.
Not too shabby.
Oh, Barrett got shocked in the butthole.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Oh,
Doing good, soldier.
so you saw all that you just went through, all that like fun. Hey, let me walk through this timed laser puzzle thing. This should be cool and fun, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, more of the same.
You never do that again.
Come on then.
Ah, okay.
This never comes back.
Woo!
Okay. Pretty easy, right?
Pretty easy.
Oh, that was the thing I was gonna try to explain earlier. The way this game sort of progresses, exploration-wise, with one major exception, pretty much all of these dungeons are essentially lines,
Look,
and turn one way, that'll lead you to like a treasure chest or a bunch of boxes you can destroy to get a thing, and then the other way progresses.
That hunk of junk is a
That
heavy
is
weapons
pretty much the
platform.
entirety of
We
the
rushed in.
progression. That's the whole pattern. It's just,
that right?
to
Need
the
to hit with
left,
magic.
I found a thing. Oh,
That
to
should
the
give us
right,
an opening.
this is the way you continue the story.
All right.
The big difference is when you have to deal with the dungeon right before you fight the airbuster, but that's a whole different story. That's a mess.
Hey, it's
A
not
lovely
moving.
mess.
Let's pin it down. Give it all you've got.
Stab it.
Alright, gotta do one last.
Of course. It just had to get back up.
So we knock it down again. No time to complain. So long.
That's all you got?
Staggered.
Man, I think you might want to toss Cloud a heal at some point.
Now's our chance. Go!
Don't need to tell me twice. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Oh, another thing. So you do have to actively use Barrett's stuff too. Otherwise, it's pretty much going to be entirely.
Guess it's my turn.
Otherwise, it's going to essentially just be all basic attacks from him. And as you can see, those don't do a whole lot.
What are you? 20-something?
Where would I?
Huh?
Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
The hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank. Though for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Mm-hmm. Guess that make you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
I love the banter. I love the banter so much.
But he makes a good point. It does kind of just auto go by his soldier stuff instead of anything else.
That's called indoctrination, kids!
That's our
It's a
target, the
valve.
reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom.
It's a reactor after all.
Let's get down there.
It's a reactor after all. It's a reactor after
You
all.
see-
Time to blow it up.
Final Fantasy VII Classic
I can practically
gave me the
taste
impression that we were
codeine.
relatively
Hurry
immune
it
to
up.
gravity. But
And then.
what?
And then.
Heart's pounding like a
well-
jackhammer.
Scared, huh?
I just wanted to jump down from up
More
there
like
down to
excited.
here.
I've been dreaming about this for years.
Heads up, boys. The end's in sight. I leave
The
the
end's
rest
in
in
sight.
your
I
capable
doubt it.
hands. Good luck.
I picked up Phoenix down. I hope that's not useful.
Aw, you're choosing me over the reactor? That's sweet, but I'll wait my turn. Go blow her mind.
Ha!
I never got that speech. I love Jesse.
That was fucking adorable.
You're gonna love Jesse. If you thought that was adorable, you're gonna love Jesse.
This won't take long. Let's do this. It's over. Enough. Take the lead.
About damn time.
Steady.
Coming at you.
Okay, there we go. Now I can peel myself back to the cat.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Back to the chat, not the cat.
It's like,
We fell
where's the
in,
cat?
We sink right down to the
Over.
planet's core.
No.
That's a really good question. I don't know where the cat is. Usually I can answer that question, but not today.
That's that. Don't overdo it.
Need my help,
Yeah.
do you?
The Umbrino again once speaks the truth. Cloud's harem has only grown with the remake.
Now that
This is true.
was something else.
That was nothing.
Bottled alcohol.
Ether, good for what ails you. Oh, yeah. Ether for normal mode is needed. It is once again a necessary component of your life.
Let's
How
do
excellent.
this.
Oh man, what does this look like to me?
Might it be the kind of arena corridor you'd fight a boss in?
It looks like two of them right next to each other that I don't like, but you know, it be how it do. Do I still gotta run?
You're about to find out.
All right, Let's see if little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds. Go on. Do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That
Can you
you're
do
one
it?
of
Because
us.
this detonator
Never
is a
said I
bitch to
was.
set with one hand.
I'm just here for the paycheck.
You know, I hadn't thought
You
about
do the
that.
damn job.
Feet pics in the chat. Because comfort will always be paramount to me. Put that down.
Oh no, not a feather. No feathers. Feathers bad.
What's wrong?
What's up, bird?
I'm fine.
Those don't exist.
What about the timer?
No, birds aren't real.
Your call, Merc.
Is that a timer?
Pretty cocky, ain't you?
All the time. Come here, bitch.
You double-crossing!
Hello!
Heads up.
I'm the Murderbot! Pleasure to meet you. How about some murder?
Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
Very
It's got
carefully.
reinforced
I
armor
like that.
plating.
Yeah.
But the
all right,
internals
so
can be overloaded.
my first
Lightning
my
magic.
first suggestion to you, well,
No other
first
option,
suggestion to
huh?
you is just listen to the banter. They will give you some pretty good instructions. The other one is get in that booty.
Yeah, real quick. I'm gonna get
Take the lead.
as
All
Barrett.
right, watch and learn.
What? Oh.
Yep. I will be fully honest, and maybe I was just a little bit biased in playing.
Keep it up.
But I did honestly have more fun playing as Barrett than I did most of the other characters. Partly because I just felt like I had a lot more control over what the battlefield was doing. Switch to Barrett, attack specifically the arm, and I think he'll drop. And I
Got
think he'll
anything
drop
you
loud.
want to say? Funny way to ask for help.
I won't give up.
Hit that overcharge. Oh, that works too.
Shit, was just about to get you out.
Wasn't expecting you to do jack. No holding back.
That's right. Get in that booty. Get in there.
Keep it together.
Yeah, Umbrino, you're right. He really did get an upgrade for the remake. Most of the bosses did. Most of the bosses are just excellent, and some of the enemies that have like become bosses or mini bosses, same.
Oh man, it's the second boss arena.
The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
So, Umbrino in the chat.
Thought you were the expert.
Much like the original, you
So what's
absolutely
your
do need
brilliant
the amount of
plan,
time it gives you.
genius?
Honestly,
Suck me.
if
ready.
this fight were on the timer,
Focus on that core.
if this
Now
fight were
he
on the
remembers.
timer, then I would
Don't
agree.
keep me waiting in suspense next
But
time.
I know, like, typically, I get out.
Don't
I
overdo
remember
it.
when I played this, I get out of here
My time to shine.
with I think
Or go down in
12 to
flames.
11 minutes to spare usually. So it's give or take. I don't think it's I don't think the time limit for getting out of here is that tight.
It didn't work.
Alright, that makes sense.
Damn
Oh,
it!
shit.
This thing is tough.
It wouldn't be much of a weapon if it went down easy.
Don't compliment
Ah,
the giant
okay.
scorpion.
Do not. I'm sorry. I meant do not.
Hey, you good?
Real good.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Damn it.
Don't look at me, don't look at me.
You can't.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yep, I got you now. Well, alright.
Take the lead.
About damn time. If we don't change it up soon,
I
this thing's gonna kill
think
us
you
both.
can I
Less
think
talking.
you
More shooting.
How
like
about
thunder attack
less lip from you?
him.
Damn it! Gotta
That
do
may
something
drop,
about that
or
barrier
you may have to
first.
specifically target the shield generator.
I was targeting the shield generator, but it said it was immune to thunder.
Oh well.
Hell
All right,
yeah,
fuck me then.
baby.
Now's our chance. Give it everything you've got.
Ah, haha. Now it's weak to shit.
Bring it home.
Mike, here we go.
Okay. If you have Barrett hit him with thunder, that pressure that pressure gauge should knock up pretty significantly.
I did have
it together.
thunder a second ago.
My turn. Could keep
Well,
going
now he's out of hit.
if I heal up.
Let's do this. Take the lead.
Bounce up, you're up.
Taking over. All right. It's on now.
That's right. Cloud, get up in that crotch. Get up in there.
You
Show
think
it
I
the
care about a
swords.
few cuts and bruises? Cause I don't.
Let's.
Suck on this.
I'd flip him.
No holding back.
There you go. There you go. Show him the blade. Show him the blade.
Now he's in the...
Go around back to Cloud, and I think we should be able to get up in that bouquet. Aw, you ran away like a little punk.
We gonna let this thing keep pushing us around? I don't think so.
No, you not. No, you not. Knock him off that wall.
Gotta love. Bring it home.
My turn.
Actually, oh yeah, go to abilities. Maybe focus.
Gotta heal up.
Focus Star will do the thing.
Here it comes.
All right.
I was
Watch
wrong.
it learn.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, be how it do.
So if I'm correctly,
You think I care
I
about
remember
a few cuts and
learning
bruises? 'Cause I don't.
a lot of this stuff after the fact. Focus thrust
I'm gonna have to
ups
do
that
this all by
ups that
myself.
pressure meter, so you can get that stagger. If I remember right, and almost everyone winds up with a yeah, do this. Your limit's ready.
I
Do
wasn't
the thing.
expecting you to do jack.
Murk this man.
It doesn't matter.
No.
Now, hit it hard and fast.
Oh, you're in for it now.
Is it running away?
Not exactly. It has decided that there's nothing personal, kid, but he's gonna go all out just this once.
God damn it.
Watch the
So
tail.
you know how to sprint?
You don't
Because
want
this
to be
is
hit
the
by
time
that
you want to
laser.
learn how to sprint.
Huh?
I know how to sprint.
So what do we
Okay,
do?
run.
Don't get hit.
I wanted to heal
Take
first.
cover behind that
That's
debris.
fair. Like if that laser hits you, you're just getting clocked. I'm a firing my laser. Woo!
Now, go. It's on you.
There you go.
Bring it in.
That's slick 361 damage. All hail the numbers. All hail the numbers.
Need to do something about these wounds.
What did you say?
Yeah, he's a little hurt. He's at that half health. You really do play hard and loose with your HP bar.
All the time.
Like man, like watching where your
Damn
HP is at is giving me anxiety.
Oh yeah.
Don't overdo it.
I'm a like heal up at 60% kind of person. Like there's a reason why that's almost always one of my hotkeys. Why like almost all
Gotta
the time
memorize
everyone
the
will have a
attack
heal.
patterns.
I'm not done yet. Have the pain.
Oh hell! What's it doing now?
An auto repair unit.
Hard
Damn it.
mode.
We gotta take
Okay,
it out
hard
quick or we're
mode's a
screwed.
bitch because it
Oh, I
constantly
am
does
way
it.
ahead of you, Murph.
It's
Gotta
such
time our
that's-
attacks
that's
just
dude.
right.
I
Hold
hate
out
it.
until
I
you
hate
spot an
it.
opening.
Gotta love it.
Let's do this. Keep it together.
Guess it's my
Oh, he's trying to heal himself again. Finish him.
Hang back. No holding back. There goes another.
There you
Now's our chance to
go.
do some real damage.
Finish him.
Enough.
There it is.
Nailed it.
Destroy. Destroy. Error. Error. Must. Will I sleep Will I dream? Will die.
Oh man, what a bomb. Even if we hadn't planted shit, this reactor would have gone skyward.
20 minutes until detonation.
Into the Mako I go.
That doesn't sound good.
That's because it's not.
You hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Come on, we've got to move.
The Boogaloo is upon us.
The time for running is now!
Go, go!
Alright, Bart, let's go. My head is up your butthole.
You had a visit with Hancock. I'm gonna stuff your head up his ass.
I'll shove his head up your ass.
Tough, but doable.
Alright, that's a choice. That is a choice I have never actually seen made.
Sure isn't a choice.
Okay, that's not a choice you're allowed to make.
I was just gonna say, good talk. I'm just gonna go now.
Let's go.
I didn't roll myself like, if you can just do that, I'm gonna be a little mad. Like, if you can just leave. Nope.
I mean, with anything resembling sanity, I should have been able to. There wasn't anything really stopping me.
Woo.
This way?
Yes. Okay,
okay?
your path will almost always be very
Do I
close.
look okay? Help a girl out, would you?
You got it, man.
My hero.
So
Hey,
remember,
we'll link
remember
up
you
over
had
there.
that
Look out
had
for
that
Jesse.
post about the Mandalorian's boob armor the other day.
Yeah.
This is sort of what I mean when I say I've seen
Go
much
this
more
way.
egregious forms of boob armor.
This route should lead us straight to Barrett.
Yeah,
Probably.
that's, yeah. That's
Like,
fair.
like that chest
I think
that
I see
chest
Isaac.
piece
Come on.
belongs on an ancient Greek statue, and we both know it.
Wait, no, boxes.
Kill them.
It's worth the delay.
So, our inherent war
Don't look back.
on
Let's go, let's
true
go,
enemy
let's
box
go.
aside, typically speaking, you are gonna get stuff from boxes all the time. You're gonna get extra. You're gonna get some MP recovery. You're gonna get potions. You're gonna get
We're
Moogle
running out of
medals,
time.
and those are actually
and
those
climb.
are surprisingly
You're not
gonna be
helping.
relatively
Sorry,
important.
it keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
It's okay, Jesse. You can say whatever you want.
Oh, hey Tris, welcome into the stream. Glad you made it.
Barrett!
I've got you covered. Find us a way out of here.
But then,
Like seriously,
worry, I'll be
her
fine.
armor is just bat
I've
nipples
got
away
soldier
from
boy.
from being a little bit inappropriate.
X.
I mean, yeah, you're
Soldier
right.
boy.
They're here! Take them down!
We don't have time for this shit. It's lost ticket.
Cool it. 5 seconds is all we need.
4,
It's over.
3, 1.
See ya.
Close enough.
How'd you like that?
Ah,
Let's go.
Yeah, close enough.
The others away. Gotta get the hell out of here ASAP.
Okay. You're gonna run into the helicopter troopers in a bit. They are a bit of a pain in the ass.
hella poopers.
Got that right.
Yeah.
Take the lead.
About damn time.
That's right, come on. Make this robot dream of electric sheep. Permanently!
Want some more?
Hit him with focus thrust for me, please.
No.
Don't overdo it.
Need my help, do you?
I want to watch that pressure gauge. Yeah. So yeah, focus thrush. Focus thrush. Focus thrush. So focus thrust is an attack that's going to like push up that pressure that stagger meter. Whenever you're in that stagger, that's when you can deal all this good damage. Like look at this. Look at these numbers. These are mwah numbers. These are numbers worthy of the DPS video.
mistake?
I should have played this game in order to get numbers for the DPS video. This is what happens when you think of things after the fact. This is big brain. Go over there.
I was like, I see a glowy light. I know what that means. Oh, it pauses the timer while I'm opening a chest. You're way nicer than Classic was.
I just remember us in the last area with the timer like, we need to go, we need to leave, let us leave.
And no, the time runs for everything. There is no stopping this train. Oh god, I wonder how the sub and the train shit's gonna be when we get to there.
Ain't got nothing on
Oh, the lasers are off now.
That is another thing I'm looking forward to. That's gonna be interesting. Although, so you are gonna have 2 bike segments in this game. I'm guessing we're probably gonna get to the first bike segment during episode 3 of this run. That would be my guess.
Oh no, not a sock trooper.
Yeah, these guys are a pain in the ass.
Get ready.
Come here, you Baldo-looking motherfucker.
Yup. Okay, so another thing about Punisher mode. Punisher mode also has a counterattack, an automatic counterattack. So if you drop into Punisher mode and they attack you, you immediately swing back. That is one way to really handle these shock troopers for when they hit you.
Get staggered, you bitch.
That was easy.
Oh man, Cloud could do some.
Do you want me to give you like warnings when you're like getting close to that?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm going to learn to die on my own.
All right. Here we go.
All right.
Let's go.
Wow.
So what I might do is there's also turrets up above you. I might switch to Barret, overcharge and thunder the turrets. The churro turrets.
Bring it.
Get your ass out of here.
We got the churro. Hey, guys. I really want you to.
Don't overdo it.
Need my help, do you?
Damn, he knocked his ass way over there.
Gonna make your eyes
Hang back.
I'm gonna take you in this fight way over here by these boxes, and then I'm gonna impale you to those. Finish him!
Check that out. He fucking died.
entertain me. You don't look so good. Take care of those wounds before you bleed out.
Yell entertain me at? You dirty bastard.
Not dead yet. You got this.
I know.
I believe in you.
Deal with Barret. He's got health.
Oh, right. Okay, so this is never adequately explained. But for the most part, the enemy AI kind of has a tendency to focus on whomever it is you're playing. Not in exact entirety, but it does kind of like prioritize you. So if you have a character that's like getting low and in trouble, it's typically a good idea to like to swap that character over.
Really? I had 13 minutes left. You're just gonna swap it down to 0 seconds?
Yep, that's how this works. Apparently, it's a very, very long elevator ride back up to the top. Elevator music playing. It's a whole thing. Oh, this.
They made the explosion worse.
Yep. Again, a very long elevator ride. Got enough time to get a drink, have a cigarette, contemplate your life choices. So yeah, Triss, it's perfectly cool if you want to do that. In fact, I would thank you for such.
Can you walk?
I'm not
If I couldn't, believe
specifically
me, you'd be
trying
the
to make
first to
affiliate.
know.
It's sort
I'll
of
take that as a yes.
It's very much a. I'm very much at the moment in an if it happens, it happens, and I'll be happy if it happens. But
Thus begins my habit of falling.
oh.
Okay, that
Here's
was
hoping
pretty
we don't.
cool.
Here's just hoping we don't have to have
Alright,
the world record hang at Airbuster again. I'm very much in a if it happens, it happens, and it would be great if it did, but
That's a big explosion.
dream big and understand where your reach is. Man, that's smoky. Everything is.
And
Is
shit-
that fire where the lights didn't go out?
Yeah, because the ash, there was raining.
Yeah, I didn't realize the debris. I didn't realize the debris from the reactor itself. And I did this the first time.
Looks like we made it.
Looks like we
And
made
with nothing but a
it.
few scratches to show. Think you might have overdone it?
I followed the instructions to the letter. Maybe it triggered a reaction with the Mako?
Well, let's hope the city's still in one piece.
But the planet's what matters, right?
Biggs, ever the pragmatist.
Yeah, I agree with Biggs. Like, the city can
After all
burn.
that,
Fuck
it
them.
had
Like,
better have. Anyway,
Well,
let's get going. We
You're
in
about to
Sector
see
8?
some shit.
That'd be just down
Welcome
there.
to Chapter 2. Shit's
All
about
right,
to get
then. Lead the
shit's
way.
about to get relatively real.
You got it.
Remember what I was saying? Like they sort of like left it. They sort of like left it for the end of the original game. Sort of the like moral implications. The
Watch
sort of
out
like
for
moral
live
implication
wires.
of what
They're
Barrett was
everywhere.
doing.
yeah.
Here they jump right. They sort of jump right into that.
Can't wait
Like
to get
you're
out in
about
the
you're
open.
about to like go through an entire segment that's basically just the aftermath of. The aftermath
what
of
is
the
that?
of the
I've never
everyday
smelled
of the
anything
everyday
so
person.
foul. Oh, it's me. Gotta do something about that, and soon.
Biggs, are you remarking upon your nut stank?
You.
You said something reeks. Ah, it's me.
Hey.
Felt that one in my guts.
Undermining the capitalist power structure is very
We
sweaty
need to
work.
get out of this place.
Oh yeah, for sure it is. Like,
Intensity? The
Like man, if
primary
you gonna handle this, you're gonna want to use
You can figure
deodorant.
that out later.
Like maybe this beautiful
I'm
and
running on
well afforded
empty here.
degree.
Refuel that
Not
base.
sponsored.
Next time I'll have to bring a little pick-me-up.
How much farther do we
Fred,
have to go?
were you suggesting
Not
you bring
far.
cocaine? Don't bring cocaine down these missions. It's important.
That's about as good a place as any.
So
Stand
what?
back and
So what
I'll set
version?
the bomb.
What version of the control scheme do you think you're
Can't wait to
feeling
see
more?
you,
Shortcuts
Marlene.
or shortcuts or the actual
Take a
menu?
hot shower.
The menu's working pretty okay for me.
Okay. In which case,
Good to go.
this is and I say this one because if you're gonna use the menu more often than the shortcuts, I would suggest putting your abilities on your different abilities on the shortcuts. That way you have like essentially like some combos that you can use relatively on the fly. If I remember right, what I usually did, I put like I used like one ability on a regular basis, and like the rest would be sort of like my magic stuff, my heal stuff. Like I essentially I set my characters up like I set my characters up like a Pokemon battle. I have 4 things I can do at any given time, and if my limit's ready, I'll go to the menu for that.
Rendering the entire sector hazardous. Therefore, all residents of Sector 8.
No way.
This couldn't have been us, could it?
But what if it was?
What's done is done.
Merc's right. It ain't pretty, but we can't stop now. This was just
Wait,
the
is this-
first
is-
reactor. And the planet won't be safe till we get the rest.
Oh, I can't wait for the I can't wait for the I got you speech. The I got you speech is so it's a curiosity.
It's only the beginning.
Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture here. Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice.
I agree with you, Barrett.
Though you may not be crying out, I know you're in pain, just like the planet. But it's okay.
Yes, I love this.
To help take the load off your shoulders.
Evangelize.
Your fears.
Preach, brother.
Your worries. Your concerns. And yes, your fees. Whatever your problem, I got you.
Remember how I've said on multiple occasions that Barrett is weirdly the actual main character of this game? Mm-hmm. Barrett is weirdly the actual main character of this game.
I mean, shit. Cloud was an enemy saboteur for half the game. Like,
Cloud was an enemy saboteur for exactly like 10 minutes of game.
We'll split up in
because like
I don't know,
had they taken him out of that one moment, the sabotage wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Hey.
Like, it's not like he was actively working towards the sabotage. It's just like, oh, time to flip the switch.
At base.
Yeah, he was a sleeper cell.
There you go.
Actually, yeah, he's a sleeper cell with sleeper cells.
But tish.
Yoo-hoo.
Oh, thirsty! I mean, Jesse!
Right?
Of course not. It's healing materia.
I'm gonna make the joke.
You can have it.
I'm gonna make the joke, but
saving my
again,
life.
I love all of the. I love the Avalanche crew so much. They're just
Fact
good.
is, I'm
They're
lucky
just
you were
so
there.
well done. Okay.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill. And you can't rely on luck.
Words to live by.
Yeah, well, thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I was, right?
Neat. Nice. Simple.
So, simping for Tifa. At the moment, everything's good. Thank you for that.
Before I forget,
simping for Tifa?
here's a little something
Simping for
extra
Tifa,
for
simping
being
for
so
Tifa.
brave.
Oh, okay.
That really was the ride of a lifetime. Well,
Yeah, no, simping
see
for
you on
Tifa.
the
What's
train.
good, gentlemen? Hope you enjoy your playthrough.
Will indeed.
Another thing from Umbrino. When it comes to the remake Avalanche, the original group is more the focus. And you know what?
He even covers his face.
For a good portion, you're right. Like for a good long while, they really are. They're kind of like your first. They're your first real allies. Like they're not in the party, but they are the party for like at least the first 3-4 chapters.
Cloud, up here! Look up! I said look up!
I mean,
We'll never catch our train now.
buddy, if you're worried about your train.
I said look up! I said look up!
Keep pounding that.
I don't wanna.
I want to explore.
Get up here, just be careful you don't fall, okay?
If you take long enough, she does just leave.
I've never taken that long that happened before. And that's especially surprising to me because I played 131 hours of this game to get the platinum trophy. Like this was the first game I've ever actively tried to like 100% and succeeded. probably will be the last time I try to do that too, because contrary to popular belief, I am an adult.
You should play.
Station's intact.
You should just do it for the other games as they come out, though, just to keep up
I
consistency.
probably, in all honesty, I probably will. Like, I sort of intend to. But also, one of the reasons that I did it with this game was because it was relatively straightforward to do. Like, there wasn't a whole lot of like really hidden stuff or really esoteric stuff to be done. It's mostly, all right, do all the things on hard mode, collect all the like upgrade books, and
Show me
enjoy
my
the
sexy
silver.
boy, my sexy boy. Man,
I forgot that the thirst would also apply to you, wouldn't it?
yes. I love Sephiroth. Sephiroth's great.
Thirst Simulator 2020 continues.
It's good to see you, Cloud. We in Advent Children already? How did this happen?
Oh, you gonna learn some things.
I still think one of my favorite
He
memes
couldn't be.
that I saw recently
Oh, that's interesting.
was the army talking about the government doing shit. Like, we know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
So, according to Umbrino, Sephiroth in the remake is voiced by the same guy who played Superman in the Supergirl TV show, and it haunts their every waking hour.
The hell?
That's really interesting.
Follow the TV static.
Why I can't? Why my legs and my face aren't working right?
I feel like we're getting turned towards a vision of
yeah.
Nibelheim.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
You are correct, good sir.
Wait.
My legs don't work right. I need to slow down. I've had a little too much to drink, and the fires are the fires.
I will just be hitting forward until I'm able to turn. So I don't mind stepping in fire.
Who put all this flame here?
Technically, I shouldn't.
It's a little warm.
You're not real. You're dead.
I am.
I killed you with
News
my
to
own...
me.
Oh, you need not remind me.
Bitch, I
It
was
was
there.
the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then, and this is now. I have a favor to ask. Our beloved planet
Welcome
is
back,
dying.
Triss.
Slowly. Silently. Painfully.
No, according to Barrett, it's screaming.
Can you bear to see the planet suffer?
Well, they have
Wow.
different interpretations of what a scream and a whisper is.
Mom.
Were the planet to
poor
die,
Claudia.
so many things would be lost. Your
That was her name,
hometown,
right?
I have no
her
idea.
So bright,
I'm 90% certain
the
her name is
sound
Claudia.
of her voice,
Cloud and Claudia.
Yeah.
pleading
Like, I think
beneath
that was like
despair.
kind of the joke.
The shiver of her flesh yielding to cold steel.
Where'd all that
which
sweat
binds
that was
us
on you a
together
second
will
ago
be
go?
No more, and I. would
Like
be
he was
loath
at, like he
to
like
live
we
in
could
such a
actively see
world,
beads of sweat in the
which is
last
why I
in
must
his last
ask you
shot. Now they're just gone.
This one favor. Don't worry. It's a simple thing. Run, Cloud. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
You bastard! Yeah!
Get him! Or not.
Good, Cloud. Very good. Hold on to that hatred.
Oh yeah. So, Triss, the schedule we usually have is for 2 o'clock until 4:30. We usually usually try to go for about 2.5 hours at a time. Usually it is Monday and Friday. And
No, that's actually blocked.
nope, that's the whole sentence. The end. Ah, ow. I hurt myself.
No, don't do that.
What?
It's bad for your health.
You don't say. And here I thought pain was supposed to be therapeutic.
Climb over the debris and the station's right there. I could never hope to climb all that.
You are advised to vacate the area immediately.
I ain't vacating
At
shit.
the reactor,
Still don't make it all better.
ongoing fire. Many homes are
Well,
at risk.
can't go this way.
Right now, what did we do to
I love how
deserve
casual
this?
this is. It's
People
like,
who did this are
well,
monsters.
can't go this way. I didn't get to the train station. Everything's awful and destroyed. Well, guess I better find another way around
We could
this.
try the alley, but is getting to the station really worth breaking our necks over?
Yes, because we won't.
The explosions at the reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires. Many homes are at risk. It is not safe to remain indoors. Please leave your residences at once.
Oh, I'm not going.
An alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. An evacuation order has been issued to the occupants.
According to Umbrino, a certain head of urban development is rolling in his office right now.
The explosions at the reactor
You!
have caused numerous ongoing fires.
You maniacs! You blew it up! You blew it all up!
And credit to urban development.
What a mess.
Even despite this going off, the trains are still running.
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. An evacuation
Your friend
order
worked
has been
there.
issued
Yeah,
to buildings in the vicinity of
yeah, good point.
Expressway.
Good point. The trains are still running.
Do what you like. I'm taking the
Explosions at the reactor have caused
Oh man, you know how that's like the primary, but the trains were always on time. Whenever something awful happens,
Mm-hmm.
like, and it works here too because I think it was originally a thing for fascism, and this is like just fascism with corporations.
So okay, so one of the things that one of those weird sort of anomalies to history in general. And I'm remembering it partly in the context of Game of Thrones, but the shit always made its way to the ocean.
Yes.
You remember? Yeah. Essentially I'm not sure if it's exactly the idea in the Game of Thrones because that was entirely a hey, I can do useful things for my family and people, etc. But essentially it's been an idea in history that there have been a lot of totalitarian regimes that were absolutely awful humanitarian experiments. They were efficient, and it's just like, yeah, but at what cost?
Yeah, efficiency at what price, my friends?
Yeah, it's like it's fucked up when you go yeah, no, these things worked.
There is. There is.
So are you ready for some weird shit? So we about to hit some weird shit.
You are too weak to save anyone. Not even yourself.
Get your Granny Smith appled ass out of my shot.
Hey, are you
Talking
okay?
shit about my fabulous boy?
Talking shit about his eyes.
I'm fine.
You gonna do something
Here.
about it?
This is for you.
Slap.
A flower?
I have
That's
no
right.
defense.
You know, for scaring those things away.
What things?
Never mind. Think of it as a memento.
A memento mori?
Just my luck.
I heard that.
I will say absolutely nothing at this particular juncture.
Okay.
How much?
Well, that depends on the customer.
Yeah, Umbrino, Aerith is kind of
Please.
hashy in the remake.
It's on the house.
What's that? You want to have
Lovers
sex in a
used
house?
to give these when they were reunited.
I did say the thirst was real.
Look, I'm involved in things. Dangerous things.
I'm a
You
god,
wouldn't-
kid.
So?
You wouldn't want to
So
get
keep your
involved with
distance.
me. I'm
Wait, you
dangerous.
think someone's out to get you? Is that what you're all worked up about?
He kind of knows
Relax.
someone's out to get
No
him.
one's going
He
to
kind of was
attack
just
you. I
involved in
promise.
blowing up a portion of the city.
Hey, a Mako reactor just blew.
Not to mention,
You shouldn't be out
like,
here trying to sell.
she also knows that things are after her. And not just these things, whatever the hell these spirits are.
Ha! Meet the specters. We came straight out of the Harry Potter franchise to haunt you.
No shit.
Drop your weapon!
JK's estate might have some things to say,
I mean,
but fuck that
blind?
bitch.
I ain't about to listen.
You're right.
We are legally distinct.
We represent what is legally distinct from the Lollipop Guild.
Nice meeting you.
So she's gonna go get chased by actual ghosts, and I'm going to deal with government
Sword on the
spooks.
ground!
Alright,
Right now!
fine.
Ah, don't bring too much into it, or read a lot into it.
ready.
That's totally up to you. Murder them!
See ya. It's over. That's that.
Good shit.
Was never in doubt.
No, not really.
You know, they're mooks. They do what mooks do.
Look,
which
man,
is die.
unless it's taller than me, I ain't afraid of it.
You should adjust that opinion.
Yeah, I mean, no, there's things that...
You should definitely adjust that opinion.
You mean to tell me that there are cactars and tonberries that I should be afraid of, and they're much
There
smaller
are
than me?
there are tonberries that you should be afraid of.
Oh, that's
That is gonna happen.
not ideal.
There are also a couple of trooper variants that are at least gonna pose more of a fight than those guys. In regards to the Dementors, Cloudcast Lumos. Thank you, Umbrino.
Let there be light, motherfuckers.
There he is! You're not
Get
going
him.
anywhere!
HQ, this is Sector 8, Unit 4. We have
Not
eyes
going
on the
anywhere,
target. We need backup. I repeat, this is H4 requesting immediate backup.
That's that.
I think that other guy's still alive. Now he's not.
It's alright, I knew I left him alive because the other man was going to throw grenades at me.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah. You're gonna find materia just sort of on the ground a lot. Oh, Deadly Dodge. You might want to equip that one. Deadly Dodge is kind of beautiful. I believe in you.
That makes one of us.
Go to the Buster Sword. Ooh, we are now having a repeat. Hold on, let me get the controller first.
Oh, wait.
There you go. I would suggest, if you're going to try and use it, I would suggest replacing the fire materia just because you haven't really been using it. You are going to run it. You are going to run into some dogs in the in one of the next big areas, and fire really handles them. I believe there's also going to be some guys with shields. Fire kind of handles them as well.
Here we go.
Box him in! Box him in! There's no...
So now if you dodge and attack immediately afterwards, you essentially do like a sort of special attack.
Let's
Get him!
So you guys
It's
can
over.
put shots on me all you want.
That's that.
Target sighted! I repeat, target sighted!
You sighted.
Shock troopers, good for immediate deployment!
I heard that.
See ya.
He didn't make it.
Go, guys.
Troopers on standby!
Remember to keep at least like half an eye on your health.
I'm paying attention. Spock troopers! Nice to see you. Oh, look at you guys.
Get him! Oh, gotta love it when they just stand in a nice little line for you, right?
That's exactly why I did that.
Good spatial awareness, buddy. Good spatial awareness. Finish him! Hit him with that focus thrust one more time, and if he doesn't die, he will go straight to stagger.
Let's finish this.
Well, he's gonna go straight to dead now.
I swapped to Punisher mode, and the damage was doing pretty okay.
Yeah, it's fair.
Ground forces engaging target at Cotton Plaza. All nearby units converge and provide immediate support.
What?
Enough.
There you go. Hack him up, hack him up, set him on fire!
Still mobile. Support. Proceed to rally point at the station.
So much for the direct route. Find another way. Use the rooftops, maybe. But the rooftops look clear.
Yeah, I know. I was going this way. I was just also looking around to make sure there wasn't anything I was missing. Box.
Murder them! True enemy boxes shall not be tolerated.
Secret?
Boxes.
Secret whore, away!
Over there! Open fire! Shoot to kill!
Assholes!
Close call.
Y'all can't even just wait until a guy gets up a ladder? Jeez. Also, just as a side note, you got hit by a lot of bullets just now.
I did. Right in the buttocks.
Like, they got some shitty ass bullets. Like any other time, any other context where you got riddled with that many bullets all at once, you be dead.
Yeah, the cops are fucking using more lethal rounds than them. Alright.
Oh, that has a material slide. You can put your fire back on. Yeet.
Check me out. I'm great.
Yeet. I forgot if you can slide down things, or to slide down ladders.
I mean, it did it for me once, but now it doesn't seem to be.
There we go.
I don't know what the fuck button I just hit to do that. Because I hit a whole bunch of them in succession, and then it did it for half a second. And I'm like, well...
Don't underestimate him.
Stick!
Screw you!
You too.
No holding back.
I see, I see.
Would
you care to get fucked?
That's that.
So,
It's over.
I would... One of the things you can do with shield bros, they are a great way. They are a great use for the Punisher counter. So if you just guard, in front of them when they hit you, bam, tear them right up.
That's that.
He didn't make it. He didn't make it either.
Is that it?
Neither did my real target.
The boxes.
Target has entered residential area.
Firm.
Full lockdown is in effect. All units.
I feel like I recognize the guy who is the dispatch officer. Like I feel like I recognize that voice actor. Hold up. Did you see he was carrying a box with him?
I didn't see that before I murdered him.
Yeah, no, see, there's a box right there because he was walking towards you, and the box was the vanguard. The box was coming for you. You dodged the box bullet, man.
And those are the only ones that can really hurt me. We saw their bullets are useless.
I keep telling people, and they don't believe me. The true enemy of this game is the boxes. You gotta take them out, man. You gotta take them out.
You all have a great time down there.
Well, he's not making it home to the wife and kids.
Sure ain't, but I never had any intention of letting him there anyway.
Fair enough.
That's that.
Grenade out!
Enough.
I'm ready, whatever.
Once you're done with these guys, I believe I saw a treasure chest behind
Makes sense.
Was never in doubt.
you. No, back up the stairs.
Yeah, I know. There's still a guy.
Oh, okay. There's still murder to be done.
It's over. See ya.
I just been right there. How unfortunate.
Flip into Punisher, guard, and let nature take its course.
Bonk. What?
You are stunned. He didn't really take advantage of that, though.
Is it guard?
Yeah, just hold guard.
Easy. Enough.
And then that happened.
See ya.
That's kind of busted.
Yeah. So you are gonna run into a handful of.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, you're gonna run into a handful of duels in this game. For the most part, the way to win them is just flip into Punisher mode, guard, hit the counter for guard, combo, and then go into combo, and then use like one or two abilities, and then repeat. It's pretty cut and dry when it comes to like the duels, with one major exception that I won't mention.
Just make sure there weren't nothing back here that I missed.
Get them!
That box tried to survive, hiding behind the corpses of its friends.
In the war of the boxes, we take no prisoners.
Surrender yourself to public security immediately!
But I want to.
Then die.
That's not exactly an option.
No holding back. That's that.
Grenade those Got that. Just getting that Dark Souls cut him in the back shtick going.
I was like, yeah, no, I know how shields work. You can guard the front of yourself.
But once I'm behind you, all bets are off now, aren't they? Oh.
Get off me.
What a cute puppy. Now go away.
You're done.
Finish him.
It's over.
Ha. To the pound with
Let's
you.
go.
Don't worry, they're okay. They're just sleeping. They're not, though. Boxes.
The fact that someone didn't try to stop me from getting this is kind of suspicious.
This isn't Dark Souls. It's fine.
I know.
The boxes are not traps. It's okay.
I've just been trained by too many games to be afraid of things that are coming out behind walls.
It's like, huh? This seems like it's just too nice to be true.
Why wouldn't you just hit me with the car? Like, for real, why would you get out? I'm
Look at you, like you sitting here with a yellow corsage, like this is terrorist prom or something.
It is terrorist prom.
May I have this dance? And by this dance, I mean your murder.
It's over.
And you decided to look at me funny, so.
How can you tell? Half of their face, the looky part of their face is obscured.
That's that.
Yeesh.
I see you.
All right, you ready for mini boss guy? Mr. Red Shield here.
Anytime now.
Fair Red Shield?
See ya.
Maybe. Meet the huntsman.
Gotcha.
Nice job.
I might heal and burn this man.
Heal and burn.
Yeah.
Here, you deal with that.
Time to burn.
Wow.
I won't
That's
give up.
one of the reasons I said heal.
How upsetting. I gotta run, kid.
I believe in your abilities. You got this. Because this man is gonna come at
No
you like you owe
holding
him money.
I see you.
Get the next.
Yup. Good plan. Good plan. Good plan.
Burn.
There you go. Finish him. Oh, hit him with a focus thrust. You might get to the. You might get him staggered quicker.
Try this.
There we go.
Let's do this.
Finish him. Don't let up. Don't let up. There is no fear in this dojo. There is no quit in this dojo. There you go.
Move in! Don't let him escape!
I love how he just disappears.
This is Sector 8 Unit 2.
I love how all of
Target
the
is
bodies
surrounded.
in this
Moving to
game,
secure.
they don't stick around. They just all like go straight to the planet. Gone now. We become Mako and are no more.
He just said, "Wait, I know that."
Yeah, he did.
Scootaloo, Cloud.
Huh? That makes an interaction later in this game a little suspect, in my opinion. But we'll talk about that later.
Guess
You ready to
Cloud
make a
won't be
grand
joining
entrance?
us after all.
No need to assume the worst. I'm sure he's fine. You saw him in action, didn't you? Guy's a soldier. Goddamn one-man army.
Well,
Truth.
You
True.
think he's a keeper?
I did just spend a little bit of time proving that.
It's kind of true facts.
On my go.
True facts about the cloud.
Yeah,
All
we
hail
worried
the
for a
glow cloud.
minute. What the hell you been up to, huh?
Giving public security the runaround. That's what.
I
Had
mean,
to draw them away from
honestly,
the station somehow.
dwindling Shinra's numbers
Nicely
by
done.
not insignificant amount.
Well, can't argue with results.
You know,
huh?
just cutting just cutting a swath through infrastructure. No big deal.
Wait. Got a question for you all.
What?
Ever been attacked by an invisible enemy?
What?
Wearing robes. Came and went like the wind.
So,
Thought they
how
were
much do
invisible.
you know
They
already
were,
about
at
the
first.
Spectres?
I saw them
How much
after
do you
she
know
grabbed
about
me.
the Spectres already?
Oh, fuck all.
A new Shinra
All right,
weapon?
cool. This would be fun.
I've got a
More
guess.
panic-induced
What's your guess?
hallucination.
They're remnants.
Remnants of what?
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Suit yourself.
The
Come
sa-
on, let's move up.
The same black robe guys that we saw in Classic that were.
Ah. Okay.
But I know that there's at least one of them
A lot
around,
of people here.
like an actual
in the
black
freight
robe
car,
guy
too.
that's walking around.
Because of the
Okay,
evacuation
okay.
order, maybe?
I am not going to answer that. I'm not going to answer that question. And if the chat decides to answer that question, I will not read it.
Good.
But as the game progresses, because you are going to run into them a couple of times, I would like to hear I would like to hear your theories. I'd like to hear what you think.
Okay.
I just want to get home.
Me too.
Wow, who'd have thunk there'd be people riding the freight car?
Precisely,
They had a
Triss.
choice, but rather than me.
So cramped.
Okay, Wedge, I love you
Everyone's
and
on
all,
edge.
but
course they are.
it's not cramped.
Hey, Cloud.
You just kind of got a wide leg span, my
If you're
boy.
about to unburden yourself,
I understand. I'm in the same bucket.
Yeesh.
Sector 2.
You don't make it easy.
Stop that right now!
Why would anyone do something like that?
Explosions are pretty.
Got a sec?
Perpetrators yet.
So
Holding
Triss
up pretty
unfortunately
well, huh?
spoiled it
Even
for
after what we
themselves,
saw at the
but
station and all
that's
over
honestly
Sector
not
8.
like that's not
I'm a
hard to do
soldier.
hard to do at this point.
Wow.
It
My
was
hands are still shaking. You get used
it was
to
kind of the talk
Something
for
to
like
look
it was
forward
kind
to.
of like the talk for
maybe not.
like for a good few months after the
never
release
gotten
of the
out of bed
game.
this
So
morning.
that's fair.
Called in sick.
Little help, Cloud? Please? I can't stop thinking about it. The bomb I made shouldn't have produced an
slums need
explosion
power
that
too,
big.
you know.
It doesn't make any sense.
The explosion triggered a reaction with the Mako. You said so yourself.
That was my first guess, but shouldn't a reactor have fail-safes to prevent that kind of thing?
didn't have
mentioned
fail
invisible
safes to
enemies back
prevent
there, right?
us.
Right.
We're just too epic for them, you know. They couldn't handle this. They couldn't handle this much awesome packed into this much dude.
To be fair, they weren't really expecting a soldier to be coming.
Thanks, Cloud.
Yeah,
You're a
that's
good
fair.
listener.
That is fair.
I just saw someone scoot away from Barrett.
It's my favorite, least favorite Barrett moment. It's my favorite, least favorite Barrett moment.
But I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really? Aren't
Ready
they
to
the
watch
terrorists
someone
tried
who
to kill the
doesn't
president?
understand the concept of discretion?
Hey, quit talking out your ass. Everyone knows Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
Just who do you think you are?
The head of Avalanche.
A law-abiding concerned citizen.
Law-abiding? Really?
Just keep watching. This is good. It's some shit.
Antagonize him.
In my humble opinion, that explosion was a message. A message to the bastards bleeding our planet
The fact
dry.
that he doesn't get arrested immediately upon leaving this train
They got it?
is
Heard it
so
loud and clear? Y'all's
so. I don't even
We
know
will
how to
not
describe
submit
it.
to intimidation or violence.
It's insanity,
but
is what it
work
is.
together for peace and prosperity. That is how civilized people change the world.
You're literally a middle manager.
That's right. That is the Shinra Creed.
These two decide to golf clap in front of the clearly unstable gun-toting gorilla
We
man.
all have to follow our conscience, don't we?
Umbrino, it's the panic clap.
Right.
Yeah, I think you're, Umbrino, I think you're right. The little line about Avalanche trying to kill the president, I'm pretty sure is the reference from Before Crisis.
You hear that suit? Shinra Creed my ass. We're the good guys, damn it. You hear that suit?
Okay,
Shinra
that's actually
Creed my
interesting.
ass.
I didn't. I remember that line, but I didn't like read as much into it before. So like, same way that Jessie is currently like trying to like convince herself like I didn't do that much damage. Barrett as well, like actively trying to convince himself like, you know, I'm the good guy in this, right? Right? This is like this is the thing that this is the thing that's worth doing, right?
Yeah. You just have to recognize what you're doing and the outcomes that are likely to come from it.
He has a really good moment at the end of the game, and this one I'll spoil because it's a really good line and it's not really a story spoiler. They have a whole bit when they look outside of the window at the Shinra office, and Tifa's looking out like, wow, it's a really beautiful view out here. Look at all the lights, etc. And he does this whole soliloquy about how about how
the whole system
like
is
it's
sustained by the
destructive,
Mako reactors,
but beautiful.
which feed the insatiable
And
appetites of the
every
public.
person out there kind of every person out there has to bring
This
has to
here
bring
is the
themselves to
train's route.
understand
As you can see,
their part
it'll
in
take
this
us around this
and
main pillar.
how
Look,
they're
we're about halfway
damaging
through
this
it
world.
now. They've set up
It's
a
brilliant.
checkpoint here to scan the IDs of
Well,
all
like, it's
passengers
brilliant.
heading
It's
in and
destructive,
out.
but beautiful.
Date of
And
birth, residential
it's such a
status,
it's such a
criminal history.
good that
All
it's such a
and
good
more
like
is
that
automatically
teetering
cross-referenced
moment.
in their
It's so
databases.
good.
Public security wouldn't have it any other way. Heads up.
And that's something that like people outside of video
Our
games need
IDs are
to have a think
impeccable.
about. How am I destroying the world? Oh,
What'd I tell
I
ya?
get it.
Have a little faith.
I have no
Won't
faith.
be
I have
long
a
till we
sword.
reach the bottom. Relax.
And everyone on this train is just cool with that.
Good look.
Everyone on this train is cool with you just having a person-sized sword.
People
Shit is an
down
open
there
carry
gotta
city.
struggle to survive. Shinra sucks
The
up
slums
Mako, while
are
the
open
soil
carry.
turns to
The
dust.
slums are open
The
whatever you
airfields
want.
are small, and the flowers
No, that's the
die.
thing. Like, so
Then leave and don't look
I
back.
love the way that this.
Not Shinra.
I love the way that Midgar that they
Well, that's
handled
all well and
an
good.
an urban
If you
fantasy
only
setting
out for
essentially.
yourself. But the
When I
folks
made
down
my
there
when I made
don't
my
have the
Pathfinder
luxury
game, the
of
one that
choice,
you
you
guys
know?
were supposed to play this summer, and I made it before this actually came out, but essentially when it comes to like, hey, here's sort of what the here's sort of like how the world how the civilized world works in accordance with like, hey, there are still kind of like monsters around, there are still kind of like monsters and such around, but for the most part they're kept at bay from stuff like the city watch, or the like neighborhood watch, which you're gonna like run into in just a little bit here. Where it's like, yeah, we've got a couple of guys with guns and swords, and they patrol the outskirts and handle like the stray monsters and demons that show up every once in a while. That's literally a like public service. And you have a city that's like a proper city, and then you have sort of like your lower class areas, your slum areas, your lower income areas, and that's where a lot of shit sort of like sneaks in every once in a while, because quite frankly, all of the shit here is kind of run down.
One step closer to a brighter future.
Hell yeah!
How did fuck? Yeah, you're right. They should have been arrested
Lower
like 3
your
seconds
voices,
ago.
huh? People are listening.
That right there. After you go on a whole monologue at a bunch of Shinra employees.
I will say that said,
wearing a gun on your arm, and then you have the nerve to say,
"See you soon."
That said,
At 7th
if
Heaven,
anyone has the audacity to try and
where
stop us,
Tifa works,
they're gonna
don't
be
keep
they're
away.
gonna be sent
You
so
worry.
far away so fast. It's not even funny.
This is true, but I want another thing I want you to keep in mind. There are a pair of Shinra guards that you are going to interact with in the next chapter on a semi-regular basis. They're just there because they're there.
Office still there?
I'm going on a ghost talk about weird stuff going down.
But yeah, like when I imagine the idea of an urban fantasy where you're not dealing with like the hidden world tropes that you kind of get with most urban fantasy, like Harry Potter or like Supernatural, where like there's the mundane world and there's the magical world, and those two are and like the people who know about it are actively trying to like keep those things separate. This is sort of the kind of world that I think of. Where like anyone can be like a sort of pseudo adventurer, a like pet. Like what purpose does the quote unquote adventurer have in a space like this? Bioterrorist, like bioterrorist and and monster exterminator, essentially. Like that's essentially what the neighborhood watch is. They're pest control.
Like a giant Sector 8 was a nightmare.
Like, oh hey, heard you had a dire rat problem in your sewers. Let me and my big ass sword just go and handle that right quick. Oh, you said there were drakes in the train yard? Well, don't mind me. I can just go eradicate those for you real quick. Remember, buy Sword and Large. Your friendly neighborhood pest control solution.
What the? You okay, buddy?
See in the future there, Cloud?
Mako junkie, huh? Figures.
Shh. What? Look.
Ghost Arenos.
This is important evidence for you.
You again.
And the pests are fucking huge.
Oh, hey, you know what's underneath our heads?
What's underneath your heads?
My map.
Ooh. Yeah, so, it is.
For next time, I think we're gonna swap the heads over to the left side.
Warning.
Yeah,
Gate
that's
broken.
fair. That should happen.
Exercise caution. No reason to check it
with that said,
not my problem.
press the touchpad, I think. Oh, wait, no. You're gonna... So, yeah, that works too. What did you press? The touchpad or options?
Touchpad.
Yeah. I believe you can also get an overlay, get like a full screen overlay as well.
Okay.
Just to help you out for now.
Public security should know who did it. So...
Public security does know who did it. They're just shit scared.
That might be a bit of a problem.
Hmm.
Shh, don't worry. Just enjoy the sights and smells. Okay. I just realized we don't. I just realized because of the way we have this, we don't have a timer. Like, we don't have a visible timer. So I was like, huh, I should like make sure I check the clock every once in a while. We're learning. Shut up.
Deva! Marlene!
Marlene!
Daddy, you're home!
That's right, Angel.
Welcome
back. Have you been a good girl?
And you know what's more?
Yeah, I've been helping Tifa.
Marlene
Oh,
doesn't
you
have
did,
to work
did you?
behind the bar.
Well.
Excellent.
You made it.
That was still
Where'd
just
you
the
get that?
silliest moment I noticed.
I can't remember the last time I saw a real one. Huh?
Don't mind me. I'm just gonna be
How
all
sweet.
suave.
When did you get so thoughtful?
Guy can change. Has been 5 years.
Huh?
I need to talk to Barrett.
Right. Come on in.
Daddy, the Mako place blew up. Everyone on TV's talking about it.
Don't you worry about all that silliness. Daddy's here and he's not going anywhere tonight.
Do you ever wonder if maybe she has ever asked, Daddy, why do you have a heat weapon of war grafted to your arm at all times? What precisely are you expecting is gonna happen, Daddy, if that is supposed to be for self-defense?
Yeah, your money. Ask Tifa. She takes care of all that.
Oh boy.
Hey! The hell you think you're doing, scaring my daughter like that?
Daddy says never talk to strangers.
If it hadn't been for that line...
That's right, honey, I do say that. What a good girl you are remembering
If it had not
Daddy's
been for
lessons.
that line, I would be
You know
so
what else good
suspicious
girls do?
of her being
They go to
scared
bed
of
on
Cloud
time. Come on.
when this man
But I'm not
is her
tired.
dad.
I want to talk some more, Daddy.
All right, but just this once.
So then, what can I get you?
My money. I'm still waiting on it.
Paid.
Right. About that, we should talk outside.
This smells an awful lot like I'm not getting paid.
Yeah.
Before we get on to money,
My money
there's an
sounds
empty
like a
apartment
nasty
in a
drink,
place
according
just down
to
the
Chris.
road. It's nothing fancy, but I was thinking you could stay there
It's all
for
the
now.
worst green alcohols.
The landlady's a big friend of
Bloop,
the cause,
bloop,
so you wouldn't
bloop,
even
bloop,
have to
bloop,
pay rent.
bloop.
Sound good?
Bloop.
Sure does.
And an apple slice. Who puts an apple
Follow
slice
me
in a
then.
cocktail? Shut up and drink it.
How was it
It's a
up on the
cocktail
plate?
with a vodka base.
It was chaotic.
Sorry for dragging you into all this. It was wrong of me to put
You've
you
been
in
hanging out
danger
with
like
Cedric
that.
again, haven't you?
I promise
No.
I won't do it again.
Dangerous part of the job.
Want to?
Don't worry
But,
about
you know,
me.
COVID and shit.
I'll
Yeah,
try
good
not
point.
Always happy to help stick it to Shinra.
Good point.
Not good at all.
I don't know what it is.
So, you make nice with everyone?
I don't
Much as
look
I could,
forward
all things
to
considered.
when COVID is over and
We
I
had
start
enough for them.
finding out where
Good.
my alcohol tolerance
You
is
had me
gone.
worried. You're not exactly a people
I
person.
am very likely
give you
to be
that.
a very cheap date when COVID's over.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna be like the exact opposite with weed.
I saw something
Like,
on the news.
I'm going to
It was
be
like a war
such
zone.
a helicopter
The
brain.
news is just another Shimmer
that,
mouthpiece.
like, it's going to take
I'll spread
so
whatever
much
lies
to
Shimmer
actually
tells
get me
me.
stoned.
So, it wasn't that bad?
It's like, all right, here you go.
Oh,
Here you go.
right.
Here you go. Not feeling that much yet, man. Here you go. I'm feeling like relaxed, but I'm like, I'm not
And
there.
here we are.
Here you go.
Good old
But yeah, that's
Stargazer
basically
House.
what, that's
You're on the
basically
second
like
floor.
as far as I usually get now. Like, we had some brownies that were
Room
made with like
201 here
actual
is where I
nugs.
sleep.
Oh my.
Don't have time
And
for much else. What
damn.
with Seventh Heaven and all.
Damn.
Not even time
Yeah,
to decorate.
sent Preston into a nap and made it very difficult for us to play League of Legends.
Here's your room.
Yeah, I would
202.
imagine.
Don't worry. I already told the
Like,
landlady about you.
I was learning a very
You
simple
did?
champion. Like, Welly Bear's not
Yes?
hard, but
Oh, I mean,
But when
I told her I
but
had
when
a
your
friend
but when your
looking for a
brain is
place to
but when your
stay.
brain is actively
Was that too
going
much?
a
No.
mile a minute and
It's
going
fine.
nowhere at all.
And this?
I was gonna say a mile a minute,
That one's,
nowhere.
Know what? It's getting late. I'll introduce you tomorrow.
Introduce me to the landlady. I'm just sleeping in this room and the landlady doesn't know yet.
Yup, that's the plan.
Seems legit.
It's a little bare, but should be enough to get you through the night. If you want anything else, we can always
There
get
is
it.
one thing. My money. You guys owe me 2,000, remember?
I do.
You forgot.
And
We're at
we'd
the point in
love
the
to
story
settle
where
up,
my entire
especially
personality
since
is
this your
hard
first job
ass.
for us,
See
but-
this ass? Buns of steel. But it means you're gonna
Sorry.
pay me,
We
damn it.
spent the rest preparing for the mission. That really is it. But not for long. I'm collecting money for filters tomorrow, so I can pay you after.
And you're sure about that?
Of course, as long as you help, that is. Wait, then I'd have to pay you
So
for
according
that
to
too.
Triss, this
Never
seems
mind.
so suggestive.
No,
Do we need to
2,000's
focus
enough.
on the boobage? Is
That's what
that
we agreed
necessary?
on, so
And
that'll
my
be the
answer
price.
to that is,
With what
on
you
the
gave
one
me,
hand, no.
That leaves 1,500.
On the other hand,
You're the best.
I have actively called this game
I'll see you bright and early at the bar,
Thirst
then.
Simulator 2020
Thanks
on
again for
multiple
everything.
occasions.
Sleep tight.
So in that way, it weirdly fits.
Also, at least it didn't take the route of, surely there's another way I can pay for this. Like, at least it didn't do that.
Oh, but you know, again, given how, and I say it mildly jokingly, only mildly, but given the amount of Thirst Simulator 2020 that this game can be,
Guess it's time for introductions.
because it kind of happens later. It kind of happens later with Jesse.
Okay.
Like it's not like whole hog and gross because Jesse is flirty from the
You okay in
moment
there?
you meet her in the first place, but it kind of happens.
Coming in.
Remnant Man, I need you to stop doing your stuff.
My, oh no, my only enemy, the door frame.
Cloud, stop!
Get back inside! Get off me!
Damn, sword too big to get in. Thank you, Triss. That's also relatively suggestive. And the overcompensation jokes run wild.
What are you doing to Marco? This is his apartment. He's got a few problems, but he's not a bad guy. The landlady asked me to check on him now and then to make sure he's okay.
How
Can
did
I
you
ask
find
you to
out
do the
this
same?
man's name, considering it
Sure.
doesn't seem like he uses words?
To be fair, we've never seen him before Cloud was around. And Cloud, we know, is a reactive agent to the Remnants.
Alright, good point. That's a fair point. Alright, weird, I'm gonna talk about the pretty for a moment. The texture on his shoulder plate in this moment. Huh.
Being able to tell that there's rust and shit there.
There's like rust and like peeled off paint.
Mm-hmm. very good.
I don't know, like I don't often gush over a game for graphics because to me
it counts for very little in the grand scheme.
Yeah, to me the very first thing is is the game fun? But when something is pretty, I can fully admit that something's fucking pretty, and that rusted ass shoulder plate in that moment, fucking pretty.
Man, that is some fucking light difference.
Mm-hmm. So one of the funnier things, they took so much care with the models of all the characters that you're gonna that you're gonna sort of talk to, like Merle here. She's very Merle's very distinct, ain't she? You know who Merle, you'll know who Merle is from
I've been around.
half a block away. That motherfucker across the street though. Pretty sure he shares a model with 5 other people.
If you ever need an ear to bend, I'll lend you mine. Can be about anything.
It's you're either a main character or a clone in Midgar.
I never had, and if you
roll the dice,
I'll take it out of your hide.
No.
You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Good.
You might be a main character and a clone.
Seventh Heaven. She's got a head start on you, and then some.
Is that what you're about to say?
It might have been what I was
about to be a bit of a smart
Your
ass.
face always that pale? You're not getting enough sleep.
Thanks, Mom.
Come on, quit lollygagging and go to Seventh Heaven already.
All
right. No, Tifa's probably wondering why you haven't
welcome to your
joined her
first to your first open
Is your
to your
face
first
always
of
that pale?
3 open
You're
areas
not
in the
getting
game.
enough sleep.
Okay.
After you go to Seventh Heaven, talk to him.
Searching for candidates.
Oh wait, not yet.
I'll be back for my summons, kid.
Yup.
Don't try anything.
First time I played this, I spent 20 minutes standing there trying to talk to that kid. Because I'm sitting there all right, I've made the observation that everyone is either very much a unique character or a clone, and you definitely look like a unique fucking character.
It might be a good
What
idea
do
to
you
stock
do?
up on food.
What is your purpose? Spill your secrets, small boy.
Ah, look at that! I found Seventh Heaven purely by accident.
There's no better way to unwind after our hard
It's times like this that remind you how inconvenient life is down here.
Inconvenient. That's what you're calling life down here?
Time to
Yep. All right.
Wait.
So at this
Can I
point,
pet the cat?
no.
Worst game. 0 out of 10.
There is a find the cat quest. That is a thing.
Okay.
That is a thing that you are likely going to run into in just a bit.
We'll call this slightly more tolerable.
Just so you know.
All right, so you're gonna have 30 minutes. So you're gonna have 30 minutes.
Let's get down to business, shall we?
In
These
3
water
minutes.
filters won't replace themselves.
So
Although the next
after
batch
you
probably
get through
could,
with
if
this
Jessie put her mind to it.
cutscene, you
Most
should be able
every
to
home in the area
pump
has
through
one.
maybe
Folks love
maybe
them
one or
they
two of these
practically
side
eliminate
quests
the rotten egg smell.
before we
Honestly,
call it
they
a
make
day.
us more money than this place, and it's easy money too.
Although actually,
we bring new filters,
I think maybe you'll get
collect
to the
the
point.
old
You'll
ones,
get to
and
the point when it opens
Right.
up, because there's
I
two things
think
that
I
are.
think we're gonna
Give me a
finish this
break.
filter side story
I'm not
real
a
quick. And then
salesman.
Yeah, because it's gonna be the
That's right.
because
Which
it's
is
gonna be
why
the
no
filter
one
side
refused to
story,
pay.
and then
What do
maybe
you say?
Buff
Please?
Dog. I think maybe Buff Dog, because I think that
Let's
might
get
happen.
this over with.
I think that might be part of the
Great.
slightly
And while we're
railroaded
at it, I'll
railroaded
give you the
bit.
grand tour.
Also, that is something I did appreciate about classic.
Go ahead and keep
About
it.
Classic 7.
Or not pause, but rather turn around.
Whatever we collect.
Let's go to the
Seeing as you
jukebox.
didn't bring any luggage, I'm guessing there's stuff you need to buy.
To your right. There you go.
And don't worry, we'll pay you the difference after.
This became like a weird
Barrett's
pastime
having
for me.
these rounds, too.
I love finding these. Interesting.
Huh.
The first time I came here, it was playing Barrett's. The first time I found a music here, I'm pretty sure it was playing Barrett's theme, not Tifa's. Weird.
Might have dinner at Seventh Heaven tonight.
Unless Barrett. Oh wait, no. Barrett's theme may have been at the item shop. So yeah, every once in a while, like if you're paying attention, you're gonna see that, and you're gonna hear music. Look around, and there will usually be like someone playing a box from like it'll be like a music box or a like phonograph sort of thing.
Hey there. What can I do?
No matter your needs or your budget, our wide selection of items is guaranteed.
Hey there. Here to change out your water filter.
Tifa, baby, how you doing?
I think somewhere around this area is where you find Hip Hop de Chocobo, which is one of the nope, that's not that.
Your esthetician quaff that for you?
You ever need someone to fill in?
I forgot this man has the most douchebag haircut. Don't mind me and my faux hawk, bro.
Since we're here, maybe we should do a little shopping.
CrossFit, you can cross fuck off.
Take a look.
Ah, the prelude.
And and admittedly, he is ever so slightly a douchebag.
Ever so slightly.
Ever so slightly a douchebag.
Big McThankies from McSpankies. And I know what I'm about. I will never use grenades in my entire life.
Yup, same.
All thrown items are going immediately to esthetician man.
Especially if Tifa is with you.
So,
hey man, you can look at my ass too. It's cool.
And let us know when your
like I said,
filter needs
he is
changing.
ever so slightly a douchebag.
So wait, did I get it?
Yes. If you bought it.
Oh, you buy it from the person that is nearby.
He's a regular.
Sometimes they will be free.
Up here and he
Like
might throw
for
in a
the
freebie
for
or
Hip
two.
Hop de Chocobo, when you find that one,
maybe.
he'll just be like,
Well,
"Hey man, you like these
could try
beats?
being a
Here,
little
take
nicer."
my mixtape."
To get free shit?
Essentially.
Not my style.
And that happens more often than not. It's only when you like
I'll tell
find
you what.
one in
Stargazer
a
Heights. Landlady's
in a
crying.
shop that they just
met her.
have it, or that they
Then
have
you
it
know
for
what to
sale.
expect. Remember, she's a good friend of Avalanche, so be nice. Please.
She's also, from my understanding, just a good noodle.
Imagine
So.
if rich people start
Who,
thinking it's
Merle?
safer down
Yeah.
here than
Yeah,
up
Merle's awesome.
My husband decided to go to the station and see if
I told you. I told you about the weirdness with the with
Hey,
the
Marl.
novel
Got some
with
filters
Nothing
for
to
ya.
report. Maintaining
Tifa,
surveillance. Ooh, being a
my
spy is
dear,
cool.
dear girl. Oh, what's he doing here?
the side
Working?
conversations you can listen
Be
to.
nice.
Excellent.
It's like, excuse the
Cloud's
fuck out of
hoping
me,
for
sir.
corrections.
You'd better
Oh,
take
no,
care
I'm
of
pretty
her.
sure that's kid.
I'm pretty good at
I'm
taking
pretty
care
sure.
of
I'm pretty sure
myself,
that's a
you
little
know.
kid.
That I do.
You're a spy. You're a
Still
surd now.
better
Congratulations.
him than you. No charm, no wit.
You want to get a
Big
big boy job?
sword,
You're gonna take
but
the
no
big boy
skill.
punishments.
I've got skills.
Be nice.
I'm
doing my
spy.
best.
I'm also 3.5
You're
years
looking
old. Leave me
awfully
alone.
glum.
You ever seen
Are you
Enemy at the
getting enough
Gates?
sleep?
No,
A
I
good
have not.
long rest to cure anything.
Definitely
I
worth
tell
watching.
A
It's
tried and
about
true
the Battle
lesson
of
for life on the
Stalingrad.
ground floor.
Really?
Am
Okay.
I right?
Listening.
That you are.
Main character
Now,
is a Russian
your money.
sniper played
Thanks,
by Jude
Mom.
Law,
You take care of yourself.
named Vasily Zaitsev.
Don't do anything I
That's a
wouldn't
hell of
do.
a name that I'll never remember.
Oh no, not a chance. Not until you actually like watch the movie and it gets kind of ingrained a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think I'm pretty sure it's on Plex. Like,
Alright.
but it's one of those more gritty.
Yeah. Did
movies.
you did see about the resting mechanic, right?
Oh no, I didn't read
Don't
that.
you still
Yeah,
have work
essentially
to
like
do? Well,
go
on then.
go
Get back to it.
go rest. You recover your HP and MP.
You'd better
Yada
not
yada
cause Tifa
and
any
stuff.
heartache. You'd
You
have
can
more
also
color in your
rest
cheeks
at
if you went to bed
benches,
earlier.
which
You'd better not cause
I'll
Tifa
show you when
any
you see them.
heartache.
Okay. I'd have more color in
That
my cheeks.
landlady
Mara's great.
Marl.
She helped get me set up back in the day.
Neighborhood
You
girls.
been here a while now?
5 years, give or take. But never mind that. We've got to get you your
5
money.
years, give or take, ever
Last
since
stop is the
Nibelheim
weapons
burned down.
store.
You know that like exact that exact date, the exact amount of
That looks
years
sus.
since
Keep a lid on things. Increasing
That's fair.
patrols and
that exact amount of years since like we deserted a place. Remember when that traumatic thing in our past happened? You remember?
You remember
Hey,
the trauma.
That last
Yeah.
filter didn't do shit.
We're so sorry about that. Hopefully this one will work better.
Save your excuses and get out.
All right. If you could just settle your bill, we'll be on our way.
The hell? You charging me for your
I
busted ass goods?
believe
My associate
lady
handles
asked you for a
Think you can
thing.
mosey up in here and have it your way?
Pretty please.
Don't make. we get out the mapping stick, I'm gonna hit you with the
Seeing as
blunt
we're
head.
done with our rounds and you've got a small fortune now, why not take a gander at the weapons?
Well,
Oh.
Barrett be
Wait,
back
that
with
small
the
fortune I
rest?
spent on materia?
Wait, no.
Before we open up tonight. It'll be a while yet, so what do you want to do?
Don't really know.
In that case, I've got a suggestion. Want to hear it? If you're serious about becoming a merc, then you're going to need to start making connections. It's not what you know, but who you know, you know?
Another lesson for life on the ground floor.
Yep. Connections get you jobs. Jobs build your rep. And more rep gets you better connections.
How do I start?
Welcome to communism.
Why not help out the neighborhood watch? They're mostly volunteers, but you'll get to know people.
They're mostly volunteers.
Didn't see
And
anybody get
bioterrorists.
waffles. So let's head up top.
Like they're
So-
they're volunteers in that they
No
just
better
want
way to keep you and your family safe than with a weapon of your own. Come and check out our selection.
So
Speak with
the
our
other guy over
family
here
staff
is the
to
weapon
find
seller.
perfect weapon.
Is
But
that
this
dude
is
that
gonna
needs the
happen.
weapon yelling?
Yep.
Punk ass bitch like you.
They've got a weapon
Get on
seller
out.
and a
You
weapon
hear him
yeller.
just call you a punk ass bitch?
Huh?
Fuck this guy
I
up.
ain't got nothing for a punk ass bitch like you. Get on out of here.
So yeah, you literally you just can't do anything. You can't do anything with him yet.
Beat your ass.
No
like
better way to
Bongo
keep
Drum.
you and your family safe than with a
Like,
weapon
I
of your
don't think
own.
you realize who you dealing with.
I don't.
Do you see that this sword is the size of a person?
You aren't comprehending the situation that you're in.
I don't think we take kindly to folks like you who don't take kindly around here. Maybe you should slow your roll, as it was.
I'm the boogeyman.
The boogeyman.
Hello, ma'am.
Now I might just be a
Didn't know you
simple
were
country
holding down the
ass
fort.
whooper.
Oh, hey,
But
Cloud.
you
Looking to
seem
join the
like you
neighborhood
could
watch?
use a bopping.
That depends. What does this neighborhood watch do?
Lots of stuff, really. But our top priority is taking care of any beasts that wander into town. That, and teaching the locals how to defend themselves.
Like they say, the only one who will look out for you is you.
Cloud's a great fighter, but only we know that. If no one knows him, no one will hire him. Thought if he joined the watch, he could get his name out there.
That would work for everybody.
Truth be told, we could
Please
really
make
use
more
your
dead
help.
monsters for us.
We can't pay you in gil. but we'll work something
On
out.
your way to the thing you're about to do,
For example,
there is going to be...
What about your sword?
There's going to be something you want
I
to see.
could mod it for you.
No thanks. It's fine just the way it is.
What? You some kind of purist? I know I'd never pass up a chance to improve my gear.
Yeah,
Come on.
give Biggs your sword.
At least let me show you how it's done.
No need to get protective just because it's not yours.
Welcome to Tutorial Land. The land of the tutorial.
Besides, Cloud, that's not even your sword. Leave it alone.
Triss is on Chapter 5.
Oh, sweet Christ, it's the spear.
Chapter 5 is where you meet Aerith, if I remember right. Right?
It's the sphere grid for weapons.
Yes. Yeah, basically. It's the sphere grid for weapons. There are going to be like relatively specialized things in each of these. The Buster Sword is one of, like, once you have the Buster Sword fully maxed, the Buster Sword has like the most balanced array of stuff, and essentially.
Am I supposed to be able to see my SP amount somewhere?
SP. I think it's underneath. I think it's underneath our faces. It's definitely underneath our faces. It's underneath our faces.
All right, then I'm just gonna buy until it tells me I can't anymore. Excellent, not enough SP. Good enough.
Yeah, we're gonna move that. Well, actually, wait, hold on. Go back into it one more time for me. What's in that top left corner? So the top left corner is gonna show the like magic, your attack power, your magic attack power, defense, etc., and the amount of slots you have. All of that information is also on the last screen, so you should be okay. We should be okay.
Yeah,
when
no,
we
it's all right
move that
there.
over to the other side.
Yeah, everything in the top left seems to be coming in somewhere else too. So
Yeah. But yeah,
18.
like sort of like the way to get an idea for like the play style that any
All
given
set?
weapon is fit
Needless
for
to say,
is
you'll
to
have to
look
try it out
is
to
to
appreciate the difference.
look at what
Thanks.
majority what upgrades it has available.
We'll do you one better. Spread the word
So
to
it's like,
everyone who
hey,
listen
this
about
one
the
like
new merc
this
in town.
this weapon has like
Between him and
bunch of like
Wedge,
a bunch
there
of just
isn't
raw
anyone they
attack
don't
mods
know.
available.
I'll
Guess
march
that
through the
I
streets
guess
singing your
this is
praises,
supposed to be for
even
like
on an
sort
empty
of
stomach.
basic
So,
murdering.
Where are these?
Hey, this one has a bunch of
Boulevard.
luck slots available.
Good hunting.
Guess this one is
Hey,
for
Cloud,
like getting
I'll come
getting
with.
those crits real high, etc.
I've got
etc.
this.
But you don't know the way, do you?
Lead on.
Sure thing. I know these streets better than anyone.
It's only occurring to me now. Tifa spends a lot of time like this.
She's preparing to be an old grandma who walks around bent 3 inches from the floor.
Don't mind me. I'ma just come into this scene like a fucking chicken.
Much like the common Yoda.
Scrap Boulevard is out west. Past the barricades.
I'm sorry.
supposed to
Excuse
keep
me.
the
Did you
monsters
have
out.
something to say?
Anyway, we should prepare, just in case.
Cat, how's it going?
Hi, kitty.
I told Dad we're getting
Are you ready to work for the Soviet Union?
I don't actually know how the song goes.
Dun 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 dun.
And there's a cat.
Wait a minute.
I could dry my clothes and clean our
This was
air.
exactly the route I took last time. Where's Glasses Man?
Good question.
Tiny Bird Man. Where are my summons?
You're gonna you can do that after you. Yeah, that's one of the that is one of the first side quests you will have available. But first, I think you have to murder some stuff. You cannot pet any of the cats.
There's this one dude in the watch who's like a...
You can scare the cats away later. It'll be fun.
I'm not gonna let you... Huh? You want... Think we could get some money?
It said to continue west. I'm just going west.
You're going the right way.
If the planet's
You're about to hit the junkyard now-ish to your left.
Well,
you want to go left.
I know I do. Do you guys really not have anything to? All right.
Nope, they have nothing to say right now. Don't worry, they'll get some personalizations later.
Around the old factories off limits. If you want to,
there are monsters on the plate too, right?
We could probably use this.
Keep going right.
I've heard of them.
I believe you're getting close.
We're in a trench.
Yes, yes you are. The slums are essentially a trench. Oh, look up.
They found out who bombed the reactor. The newscaster said it was Avalanche.
Oh man.
So like the amount of times that like, Aerith says things like "I missed the iron sky," like you really get that sense. It's so cool. Hey, Ring Dragon.
Hey there, welcome. Look around. Take all the time you need.
Item shoop. There's Barrett's theme.
So apparently, Triss is planning to stream right when we're done. I think I'll probably hop over there.
I might do. Got some meetings to go to at some point today. Train Man, how are you today?
Oh God, that man is
I'm truly sorry.
Tifa.
He came straight from the that man came straight off the Polar Express train, man.
Sure did. He's got like an engrossed crowd too.
At the very least, he's not like lost. At the very least, he hasn't like lost his sense of self to the train like the last one.
Yeah, that's fair. Wait, not going to the train graveyard?
No, you're going to the. You're not going to the train graveyard. You're going to the junkyard. It's like a scrappy area. It's a very scrappy new area.
Everything is scrap.
It's even more scrappy. Like at the very least, there's some structure to this. Hold on, stop. Tap your touchpad.
Over there.
There we go. Yeah, you want to go to the Scrap Boulevard, the Boulevard of Broken Scraps.
Yeah, it helps if I like was actually running the correct way.
I think we all know that most our daughter deserves to.
Not being able to actually tell when my map is up or facing the right direction for me.
You were
is
right, boss. It was those
difficult.
We won't be getting any more shit.
So we are getting in the chat some these are the Final Fantasies I've beaten. I know so far for me Triss has beaten Final Fantasy 9. Ring Dragon has beaten 15. So far in my play history, I've now beaten Classic 7, 7 Remake, 15, and 12.
I can see why monsters would feel right at home.
I have
And the more we
beat
pile up, the more they show up.
7, 10. I slogged through so much of 13, but I just couldn't finish it.
Yeah, I've gotten that from a lot. This, admittedly, if this weren't as fun as it is and didn't have the couple of real open worldy moments in it, this one very well could have wound up being a bit like that 13 slog, because a lot of your these moments are very much just go in a line, murder. Your gameplay loop for a lot of the dungeons is walk down this line, this curly line, murder the dudes, find the next puzzle.
Yeah, and and 13 didn't even have puzzles too much.
If I were to rank which ones were my favorites,
See ya.
15 is a favorite. Boxes, murder them.
Good at this. Charging in like
They thought they could escape. They're wrong.
It's a little surprising.
There are no escape.
Well, I've been here 5 years now. If you don't look out for yourself, no one else will. By the way, that one's going to be on the test.
15.
Gotta learn if you're gonna stick around.
15 almost won, almost won one of my favorite, was almost one of my favorite Final Fantasies.
Almost.
It's primarily because they literally put you on a railroad for the last quarter of the game, and mechanically, I love a lot of the things they did with that game, mechanically speaking.
I think that might be the last of them.
But
they won't stay gone.
There was also like a bit of you don't have the same amount of control of like your entire party as like you could, and I'm okay with not having full control of my party. But if I don't have full control of the party, I want them to at least be able to like act regularly by themselves. Like, your party doesn't necessarily act in this game more than just to do their basic stuff and then wait for your inputs. With some exceptions, which I'll get into way later because that's minutia stuff. With Final Fantasy 15, what wound up happening is you had the things you could do. You had sort of like the combo stuff that you guys could do together, and then you had one ability that you could activate for any other given character. Meanwhile, they were gonna get like 4 abilities each, but you could only ever have one on at a time. So I'm just like, you gave me a host of cool shit I could be doing, and then only let me do one. Why you do this? Why you tempt me this way? It busted me.
Yeah, my problem with 13 was, well, 3/4 of the game was Railroad. I had control over one character sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And the abilities, or like, it felt like they wanted to make a movie with 13 instead of like.
Yeah. Yep. So far, my favorite of the Final Fantasy games, front to back, gameplay, and talk to this guy.
Huh?
Oh, I guess you do this. I guess you do this after.
Like you? Get on out of here.
He's going after you go up here and essentially turn in this quest. He's going to give you a free sword.
Oh. You hear someone got rid of
back already?
But yeah. 12 so far has been my absolute favorite from story to mechanic, front to back. That is this one could do no wrong and was like legitimately exciting to me to play for the entire for its entirety. It's not an action RPG. It plays more like a cross between It plays more like a cross between like a real-time strategy game.
Glad to hear it. Seems like a perfect fit for
action RPG, action like the heaviest air quotes available, and like with like a combat system that's almost akin to an MMORPG, where it's like a matter of like, all right, select your target. Your character is then gonna like close that distance, do his attacks, and then you can select like the different, and then you can like select like the different other stuff you can do in real time. It doesn't like if you have it set to active, it doesn't pause those. It doesn't pause between your selections. So it's like, all right, attack this thing. Hiya, hiya. All right, I want you to burn. I want you to burn this thing, and then you can set up the rest of your party via gambits, and then those gambits essentially it's like programming each of your characters. So it's like if enemy is being targeted by me, then attack. If enemy is flying, then use magic. If ally is under 50%, use cure, etc., etc.
So it sets up its own.
You essentially get to set up their programming for
that'll
combat.
take on any monster. You the man?
Word spreads
I was
fast
a
around
punk ass
here.
bitch a second ago.
What if I
Sorry about before. I get antsy when business is slow. Man in your line of work needs weapons, no? Why not try that one on for size? Yours on the house. Badass like you rocking my weapons is good advertising. Think about it.
There, we've reached the root.
Oh, if you want to take a look
We've
at
reached the
something
root
else.
of the situation. Free advertisement. The Iron Sword is pretty good, though. I did admittedly use the Iron Sword for a good long while.
Oh, 2 slots, gotcha.
A lot of also one of the upgrades for most of the weapons is extra materia slots. So like the Buster Sword won't always have 2 materia slots. One of the things that I would say for sort of like the quote-unquote progression of the weapons is that for me one of my key things was, hey, how many materia slots does this have, and how many materia slots can I get with the SP level that I have at the moment? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, not enough. Alright, 1 it is.
1
Actually,
is the loneliest.
Alright, cool, you're both at 0, it doesn't matter.
Did you buy or sell an ice materia?
I sold one of my dupes.
Okay. I would not suggest selling your dupes because you are going to have to like outfit the party.
Yeah, by the time I'm going to be outfitting
Don't
the
be a
party, I should
stranger.
be not worried about money.
You may not be worried about money, but you might be worried about where you
Since
can
you
get
got
the
yourself
stuff.
a new weapon, let's see if we can't put it to
Well,
good use.
I
Come
only
on.
sold
Let's go
something
chat up
I
Weimer.
only sell things I was capable of buying in a shop.
Ah,
The guy
okay,
who tracks
gotcha.
all the requests that come to the watch. You never know. Could
But
toss
one of
some
the things
work
I will
your
say
way.
is like
Where's he
these
at?
shops.
Oh,
These
he should be
shops
back
will
at the
likely
office by
not
now.
be like these shops like specifically won't really be available again once you're out of this segment of game until like the end of the game around like chapter 9, 10 maybe towards the end.
That's fair.
Then again, though, I am a hoarder. Triple Slash is a pretty good ability. Triple Slash is a good ability
And that's what
for
I
like, clearing out like crowds.
Nicely. There we go.
Oh, and a bit of interest. One of Tifa's special punches, one of her triangle moves does air damage, if I remember correctly.
That is important because we didn't get air damage in the original.
Nope, we sure didn't
until like the end.
Yeah, that
we had holy damage before we.
Yup,
had...
we sure did. Alright, you should be able to save. We are right about at time.
And it's empty slot?
Yes. Do that. So this has been the start of a new and unknown journey.
Forwards through backwards in time.
Forwards through backwards through sideways in continuum.
Exactly.
It all makes perfect sense if you think about it. Maybe. I don't know.
Or if you're high enough.
Let's go with that one. I've been Phil.
I've been Connor.
This has been Connor Finally Plays. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you, comrades.
Good night.
Good night.
Wait a minute. I don't do that from here. I know how it works. Hirsch you.
So that makes one of us.